Heyo, and we are finally back with another video. I apologize that this one took a couple weeks to get out. My job is exhausting, and we are now down another waitress. So I've been filling in a lot, so I've been on my feet, and I just want to go home and sit down. And I have barely been drawing in my sketchbook these last couple weeks. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen that most of the reels I do are about work in progress, my cat, my bird, or just some bullshit meme or something like that. So I really haven't been drawing much at all, so this took a lot longer to make than I thought it would, but hey, it's fine. It worked out. So the original idea behind this was I've been having a bunch of little notes written down on the notes app on my phone, and they were all just for like potential stickers and everything. And I just decided, why not do as many as you can that aren't seasonal or bigger plans, and we'll just see where it goes from there. So I was like, okay, let's start there. And I picked these 8, well there's technically 9. I turned the Karen's poster, or the artwork from the last video, into a sticker, and I think I might make that an acrylic charm as well, but as of right now it's just a sticker. So that was definitely like on the list of things to do when the Karen artwork came out. Like, I definitely wanted that one to be a sticker, so I knew that was already gonna happen, so I didn't even need to like draw anything for that, and I was perfect. And going through my notes, I ended up picking out the, like I said, the 8 ideas that weren't part of a bigger project or like summer themed. And it ended up being that each one of them has like a story on how it kind of became an idea. And I'm kind of just gonna walk through them super fast. Not like super fast, but you know what I mean. So the first one I ended up doodling was a knockoff Monster can. And it says 0 sugar, anxiety in a can, 500 milligrams. And that idea came to me while I was doing dishes at work a long time ago. I would say like 2 months ago by now. I had bought 2 energy drinks because I was gonna share one with my coworker, but she already bought one. And I drink Ghost Energy, which has 300 milligrams of caffeine, and I bought 2 of them. So I drank 2 of them, which would be 600 milligrams of caffeine, which to me is a lot. Normally I can drink an energy drink and I'm fine, but today it was that day I should say, I drank 600 milligrams and I was not having a good time, and I just kept talking and blabbling and my hands were shaking. I'm doing dishes and everyone's like, are you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. I just had too much caffeine, and it's basically anxiety in a can at this point. Caffeine doesn't wake me up like it does for normal people. So I'm like, it's just anxiety in a can, and I'm like, wait, that's actually a really good idea. And I pulled out my phone, jotted it down, and then just set it down and went back to dishes. And I decided to make it purple because why not? It's purple and it's adorable. The second one I ended up doing was a bunch of blue raspberries because blue flavor is the best flavor. And my sibling Jax hates when I say blue flavor. They were like, it's blue raspberry. No, it's blue flavor because all blue flavor of any candy is superior. So blue flavor is best flavor. The lettuce is, or I should say, I guess, because there's 2 lettuces. I like lettuce. The first one is a bunch of romaine, because again, at work, my coworker, who I was also sharing the energy drinks with, every time we're making like a Caesar salad or some kind of Mediterranean chicken salad, there's always romaine in it. And we always say romaine calm because we're fucking hilarious. And I said, I'm just gonna make a bundle of romaine and make it a sticker with a band that says romaine calm. And as I was doing it, I'm like, no one's really gonna get it, but I'm sure somebody will at some point. And then the second I started coloring it, I realized I did it backwards. I got halfway through the first leaf and I was like, shit, this is backwards. The dark part's on the top of the leaf and the light part's on the bottom of the leaf. Maybe that's why we need to romaine calm, because the leaf coloration is backwards? I mean, question mark? I mean, I still love the way it came out. That's like, honestly, that and the blue raspberry one are definitely my 2 favorites out of this bunch. I just love the way the line art came out and the color and the blending. I'm just, why can't I have this for my normal artwork? And then the third one was the Let Us Be Friends, because when we're getting the spring mix for salads or the iceberg for salads, we always say let us be friends. And it has come to my attention that I have no idea how the fuck to draw iceberg lettuce, and it just kind of looks like a weird whale puppy, kind of. But I wanted to do the 2 different types of lettuce, and I didn't want to do romaine again. So I was like, what other types of lettuce are there? There's like romaine, iceberg, and then I was like fancy green. So I looked at fancy green, and it's frilly and dark. Almost kind of looks like kale, I think I'm thinking of kale. Almost kind of looks like kale. So I was like, you know what, screw it. We're putting this kale fake ass lettuce with this iceberg, and if we're gonna let us be friends. And again, probably nobody's gonna understand it because it's a work related thing, and you are a good work. Yes, the 5th one is so niche, and I'm talking, sweetie, is so niche and so nobody's gonna get it. I'm not even gonna be sad if it doesn't sell because I can just have them So when I do my prep job, we have this giant pot that we fill up with like 20 pounds of potatoes at a time, and I will go through like 4 or 5 of them a day when I'm prepping. And what normal people say when they're saying, hey, I need to dump a bunch of boiling water, I need you to get out of the way, I go, I'm on a one-way ticket to Potato Town. And then when I put the pot down by the sink, I always go, welcome to Potato Town. And I always thought it was so funny, and I remember being like so tired and writing that down, like, welcome to Potato Town at work, and maybe somebody will get it. But I did put I did my best to recreate the pot at work. Our pot's silver, this one's black, like a cauldron, with the masking tape from my job when I label things. And I decided to put french fries, tater tots, and whole russet potatoes, because I highly doubt anybody's going to understand when I put home fries and tavern fries and sweet potato, and it's too many potatoes. I've always said that my first professionally done tattoo, like by an actual artist, and not just like Jack's, was going to be that Team Instinct with Zapdos. And then I said it was going to be the My Chemical Romance logo, but now I'm debating, because this is like really dark humor, and I apologize if you're sensitive to this kind of thing, but listen, I was a fucking depressed teenager, and like in my past, I'm 25, and I want to get a potato on my wrist, because at work I'm always cutting potatoes. I told this to like 3 of my friends, 3 of my coworkers, 3 of my friends, and the 2 emos thought it was fucking hilarious, and my other coworker, she just laughed because she thought I genuinely meant like getting a potato out of my job, and I'm like, you don't understand. The 6th one is a joke that my boss and I actually came up with together, and we were baking apple pie, and I said like, oh, you're the apple of my pie, and then I just kind of stood there and I was like, I need to write that down, like, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go write this down. So it's still kind of in the fall theme, you're the apple of my pie, and I got pissed off with this one for multiple reasons. Like, I mean, yeah, I can draw a pie, whatever, but as you noticed, for the Welcome to Potato Town and the Romaine comm stickers, I did not write on the labels, quote-unquote labels, where I would be coloring with marker, because I knew I was going to use the same color outline, like Technicolor, kind of, I guess that's what they're called. And I know 100% for a fact that my colored liners are not 100% alcohol proof. So I decided to just like go around the lines when I was coloring, and I don't know what drove me to start writing apple of my pie, but after I wrote like apple, I just kind of stood there and I was like, shit, I need to go over this with gray. I was so nervous, I just finished it up, and then I ended up fucking up pie. I don't know how I did that. Like, the way I draw my eyes, or write my eyes, everyone thinks it's weird. I always do like a lower, like a really short uppercase I with a dot, like a lowercase I. It's like in between. I've always done it that way, and I don't know why. And I can't stop. It's just one of those things I can't stop doing. But I ended up making the I a lowercase I in my handwriting, with the rest of the letters being capital, and I was like, cool. So that kind of pissed me off. The 7th one is kind of basic, and you can't even tell in the sticker how well I shaded it, and I'm so sad. But the chef at my job, he adores me, and he's always like, you need to come back here and sling eggs, and I'm like, I'll kill you. I know how to cook eggs, I just don't want to cook eggs for the breakfast rush. So I told him the one day that he's cracking me sunny side up because he thinks I'm going back there to help him cook, and I was like, I gotta again write that down. At this point, my coworkers are so used to me stopping to write shit down, or just taking pictures of like food scraps that look cool. Like, it's just full on ridiculous. But I wrote that down, and I ended up just going with cracking me up instead of cracking me sunny side up. I just felt like that made more sense. And as I was doing the egg white, I made it kind of yellowy, because from experience, egg whites are not white. When you first crack them, they're like beigey yellow. So that's why I made it beigey yellow, because it's just being cracked into the pan, so why would it be white? Oh my god, you can't just ask people why they're white. And then for the final one, I decided to do probably something that's been overdone to hell and back, and it's just a kitty cat in a cowboy hat that says Meowdy. My coworker says it a lot, like Meowdy, and I just don't, like a little cat. I mean, she has guinea pigs, so I understand why she's making cat jokes. But I mean, not like you can't, but you know what I mean. Listen, it is currently 11:45 at night. It is Thursday night. I wanted these done by today, but I did not get them done today, clearly. Like, the day before, I should say. This video's not even going up till the week after I'm recording this. I'm fucking tired. I went to bed at like 3 o'clock last night. I had a shit week. Well, for the most part, shit week. Like, on Tuesday, it was Tuesday, yes, of last week, the week you guys are watching this, and the week I'm recording, I got fat shamed by like 3 different people at work. Like, not coworkers, like customers. And I was like, okay. And then there was some family stuff that caused me to have a fucking breakdown at work. And I asked work for either Friday the 10th off and then work a late shift on Saturday the 11th, or work Friday the 10th and then have Saturday the 11th off. And my boss did not do it. She said that was absolutely fine like 2 weeks ago, so I put in the request and she said it was granted. And then her husband never put it on the schedule because he doesn't know how to make a schedule. I just had to stop because I heard my cat's bell collar in the living room, like the living area in the basement. But my cat is asleep on my birdcage, so I don't know what the hell that was about. What was I talking about? So my boss gave me 3 days off this week instead of 4, which kind of pissed me off. Or 2, whatever, I'm tired. But last night, Wednesday, I went to work, did prep. I felt like ass because Tuesday I had a breakdown that lasted like all day. Wednesday, I never really caught up on that. And then I was up till 3 in the morning, and then I woke up at 8. No, I was up till 3:30, and then I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So 4.5 hours of sleep. And then I was out shopping all day because as much as I just complained about my boss, she did get me a $50 gift card at TJ Maxx, and I was basically all day at TJ Maxx and Walmart today. So I'm tired, and I'm not even recording this. I'm not even gonna post these on Etsy yet. I'm gonna wait like another day or so. And I can already tell you right now that next week's video will be up on time. It's a daily vlog because tomorrow, the reason I've requested off from my job is because the kids, Jax and Lacey, my siblings, are going to a Hollywood Undead concert like an hour away. I'm not going to the concert. I hate Hollywood Undead. I just don't think they have nice, good music. I don't like it. But it's like an hour away and I'm going along for the ride. And I'm going to be home like super late, which is why I requested off on Saturday because I'm not going to get home until like 2 in the morning or something like that. But the area that the concert's in, it has like this huge mall and all that. So I want to do like, or at least try to do a daily vlog. And if that vlog does not happen, then oh well. I'm going to, I guess, just leave it at that because I realize I've been talking for like 16 minutes. I mean, I'm going to cut this down, but oh my god, I've been talking a long time. It's nice to be back and just talk. And most of this talking was just about what stories the stickers are about, but that's okay. But yeah, I'm just going to leave this, and maybe next week, or the week after I should say, I will have a proper video to talk more about other things besides just my job makes me tired and I want to take a nap. So thank you guys so much for watching. The links to my Etsy to purchase these stickers, because they are going to be up when this video is up. And then to my Instagram to give me a follow to keep up with, like I said, any memes and work in progress things that I do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week, or whenever I see you. I'm going to stop saying next week because I'm not getting videos out weekly. I'm losing subscribers from it. And at this point, I'm just like, you know what? Let me live. I'm not a machine, okay? I'm not a fucking machine. I will see you the next time I post a video. See you guys next time. There we go. We'll go like that from now on. Alright, thanks for watching. Links I said, blah, blah, blah. See you guys next time. Bye!